What's up? Welcome back to my channel, you guys. My name is Helen. For those of you who are new here, I am coming at you with another Shein haul, so I hope you guys appreciate that because yeah, the hauls are just gonna keep coming. I hope you guys are having an amazing summer. I hope you guys are happy and healthy, and I hope you guys are also looking lovely as well because I know I am. I'm just kidding. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know what that was about, but yeah, I wand curled my own hair. It's a little bit too big, so excuse me. I might pull it up for the video. I'm not really feeling my hair right now, but the show must go on. But anyway, I'm not gonna make this intro any longer than what it needs to be. So if you are dying to see what I purchased from Shein, then keep on watching. All right, now starting off strong, starting off real strong. For those of you who don't know me, I don't need to say this, but I just like to say this, but I just feel like I have to say this. In every and any situation, I try to avoid black like the plague, okay? I am not a black girl. Black girl? That might not even sound right. Excuse me, we're gonna strike that and take that back because I'm most definitely a black woman. I do not like, take two. Let's rewind that. It's not that I don't like black. There are a dozen reasons why I try my best not to wear or deal with black. For one, black is so easy. I feel like black is so easy. I feel like black is almost as safe and simple as humanly possible. So yeah, it's just too boring, too safe. I don't know how many different ways you can wear black and knock it out the park each and every time. There are some people in the world, they only wear black. They don't just wear black because it's easy. They feel like black is like the best. To an extent it is, but like if you know what you're doing, you can wear other colors besides black. Some people just feel like black looks the best. And anyway, I don't know if I'm making sense, but black is sexy, black is beautiful. I just feel like it's just too much. It's always the same thing. It's repetitive. There are a number of reasons why I don't wear black. And then another reason why I don't wear black is because, not that I'm pale or not that I lack melanin, I feel like when I wear black, especially in the winter, when my skin is not as bronze, golden, tan, whatever, I feel like black tends to make me look a lot paler than what I am. I just feel like that. I feel like it's too harsh against my skin. I feel like I said this a million times. I don't wear black like that, except for when it's the winter. I don't mind, but I try my hardest to avoid black. If anything, my black for me is chocolate and brown. Tans, chocolate, browns, especially chocolate. Chocolate to me is my black, so I don't really do black too much. However, when I was scrolling on Shein and I saw the lady wearing this, I was like, oh my god, that actually looks nice. Oop, I hope we don't have an accident. I'm praying that we don't have any accidents. I feel it moving around, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna need some double-sided tape. I'm not even moving like that, and I feel like this is moving around, so excuse me. If anything, I'll blur it out. If anything comes unloose, I'll blur it out. I was scrolling on Shein, the young lady that's modeling this dress, she looks nice. Not only that, I said to myself, I don't wear black, I don't have anything black, especially a black dress. If an event happens, a situation happens where a black tie event, or just, I don't know, I just don't really have any real good, strong, nice, black, gorgeous evening dresses, if I'm making sense. I don't have anything like this, really. I don't think. Not that I can recall. I seriously doubt I don't have anything that I can pull out of my closet, something like this. So yeah, I don't have that much black in my closet. Even for the winter time, I don't have that much black in my closet. Probably going on a tangent, I'm so sorry. I have this on. If I have anything in my closet that is black, especially a dress or skirt, this to me, hands down, is the best black dress that I own to date. The material, the cut, and it's not even that different. It's not that unique. I swear to you, this is not that unique, but I don't know what it is. It might be the material. I'm not too crazy about Bodycon. I'm not too crazy about Mermaid. Oh yeah, you definitely need some double-sided loop tape. I just saw something. I just saw a slight flash just a second ago. I'm gonna try and tie it a different way. You'll definitely see me tying this a different way on the vertical clips, and that's probably a little bit more safe, but I would wear some double-sided tape, especially if I were to wear this like this. This is extremely long. It's about 3 inches too long, but it's fine. I'll try to wear some big heels. I don't really have any big tall heels. The heels that I have in mind that I'm gonna wear for the vertical clips that you're gonna see me wear, they're not tall. If anything, no, I don't think they're a kitten heel, but they're just above a kitten heel, but not exactly kitty. Yeah, not exactly a kitten heel. Yeah, I'm not wearing all black with this. If I wear this, it's not even an if. I'm gonna wear this. When I wear this, I'm not wearing all black with this at all. I'm not wearing no black accessories, no black shoes, unless I have to. But you're not gonna see my feet anyway. This is long. Yeah, this is real long. 3 inches a little too long for my liking, but it's still perfect. I don't think I'm gonna get this taken in. I'm gonna try my best not to. When I put my heels on, I'll see if I can get away without getting this taken in. If I have to, I would, because I'm keeping this, I'm wearing this. I love this. This is gorgeous. This is definitely a 10 out of 10. I'm so sorry. I just don't feel like taking the time to put the double-sided tape. Number 2, I don't want to waste any tape, even though I have a lot of it. I bought a pack of like 100 pieces of double-sided tape, so, but it's just time consuming. It's like an extra 3 minutes, but still, I love this. I don't know if it's because I'm slightly more tanned. Yeah, it's not making me look too pale, but this is gorgeous. This is sexy. This is probably the best black dress that I own. I don't know if it's the best dress that I own. I can't believe I found this on Shein. This is gorgeous, but I love this. This is a 10 out of 10 for me. The material's gorgeous. The black is gorgeous. Yeah, let me know what you think, because this is gorgeous. This ate all the way down. You'll see it better on the vertical clips. This is gorge. This is sexy. So this 2-piece set that I have on right now, it's so cute. It is cute. I'm not even gonna lie, it's cute. When I first saw this set online, I was obsessing over it. I added this to the cart so quickly. When I first saw this online, I'm like, to die for. This is a 10 out of 10. How dare Shein? How dare Shein call this a beach cover-up? Like, what? Are you kidding me? When I first saw this online, I'm like, the nerve of these people. It is the audacity for me. They are advertising this as a beach cover-up. Now that I have it on, I don't feel as amazing as I did when I first saw it online, because in my head, yeah, I already had this planned out on how it's gonna look on me. But it's not a 10. I don't feel a 10. I feel like whoever invented this, they tried. They just should have tried a little bit more. However, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna wear it. I already wore it. I do like it. I will say a few things about this. Now, I will say personally, I am slightly a little bit more hypersensitive than the average person when it comes to food and materials, clothing materials, any type of material, but clothing materials and food. That's just something that I've been working on with my doctors. I do have a lot of food allergies, and certain materials on my skin irritate my skin. I will say that for some strange reason, this irritates my skin. It itches so much on me. I don't know why. This is lined. It does have this thin mesh material. I'm gonna come a little bit closer so that you can see. This is the lining of it right here. I'm pulling it apart from the actual sequence, but this is a mesh. This has a mesh lining to it, same as the skirt. It is very thin. It's lightweight. I don't know. It could be the mesh. I don't know, but this is irritating and itching my skin. I really did have to force myself to keep it on, because that is how much my skin is irritated right now. With that being said, that could be a personal thing, but I'm just forewarning you, this irritates my skin. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's very itchy. I definitely feel a rash coming on. Now that I got that out of the way, I feel like an 8 in this, 7.5. If I'm being honest with myself, if I'm really being honest with myself, I feel like this is more like a 6, 7. Here's the thing with me and embellishments and certain sequence and graphics, certain embellishments. When it comes to sequence, rhinestones, and stuff like that, really any sort of embellishment, even though this is not technically, well, it is embellished all over. But I have a thing when it comes to embellishments. Embellishments to me is either a hit or a miss, and most of the time it's a miss. When you add embellishment onto things, I really feel in my heart they tend to come off or make an outfit look a lot cheap and cheesy. I don't know, when I first saw it on the model on Shein, it did not look cheap and cheesy on her. Not saying that it looks cheap and cheesy now on me, but it doesn't look as high quality, high budget. It doesn't look like $1 million. It don't. It really don't. It looked like I purchased this off of Shein. I hope nobody takes that as a slight diss because I am a Shein girly through and through. I'm gonna try my hardest to say what size I'm wearing in all my clothing. I'm gonna try my hardest in this video to say what size clothing I'm wearing. The skirt for sure is a small, and I believe the top is a medium. I will double check. So the skirt fits me nicely. I like the way it fits. I like where it hits me at. The top, I feel like it's just ever so slightly too snug and restricting. You're not gonna get a lot of movement in it. I'm not saying it like that. I'm not gonna be able to get a lot of movement in this top. It's very restricting. It's a little bit too snug. However, I feel like it is the right size for me. I feel like if I were to go up a size, it would be too baggy. I don't think it would fit me properly. I could be wrong. I don't know. Honestly, I think it would be too much fabric all over the place. It won't do anything for me. I'm not gonna try and get a size up and then try and pin it somewhere. No, I feel like for my weight and height and everything, this is the proper size top and this is the proper size bottom. If I were to go up a size, and the only reason why I went up a size on the top is because of my bosoms. I didn't want it to smash my bosoms in. The dress is pretty much okay. I mean, I could have gone up one size in the dress, I will say that, and it wouldn't look oversized or made for somebody who is heavier or bigger. The color is not the best, and I knew that when I saw it online. This is not my favorite shade of green. It's in this like olive muddy green. The sequence is nice, though. I'm not really a big fan of sequence. It is sequence bezazzled out. Definitely beautiful. It's cute. It's not too cheap and cheesy looking. I still do like the silhouette. I feel like they could have done a silhouette just a little bit better, especially on the skirt and the top as well. Once I saw it online, I was like, oh my god, this is gorgeous. I have to have it. And I grabbed this thing so fast. When I say there was no hesitation at all with this, there was no hesitation at all when I first saw this online. I have it on. I don't feel like a 10 though. I don't know why. I'm just not feeling like that 10. But I like it. It's cute. I have an outfit in my closet. If I need it, it's here. Let me know in the comments what you think. Please feel free to give me your honest opinion. Let me know in the comments what you think. I think this is a 7.5. It might be a 7, but because of the way that I dressed it up. Of course, I'm going to make everything a little bit more elevated because that's just who I am. I definitely know how to put an outfit together. Also, I didn't tell you whether or not the material is stretchy or not. This material has a very slight stretch to it. There's not a lot of stretch to this material. If you're thinking about going down 3 or 4 sizes, no. Stick to your original size if you can. Yeah, do what you will with that information. I'm still undecided on whether or not I feel like this top fits me how it's supposed to fit me or how I want it to fit me. I'm still deciding on those 2 questions I have in my head. I feel like I should or could go up 1 size in the top. The skirt fits how I would like for my Bodycon skirts to fit. This set is in an extra small. I'm happy that they go down to an extra small. I love the color. I want to say it's brown. I want to say it's like greenish brown. I want to say it's cocoa. I want to say, yeah, I want to say. It's in a very weird color. I feel like it's more in the olive family, but it could just be the lighting. It very much so could be the lighting. I could see this in daylight or turn on all of my lights or go in the bathroom and tell you that this is very much so a customized color. I think they're calling this mocha online. I purchased this set in 4 different colors. I believe I purchased this set in 4 different colors. I don't have them all here in front of me. I did put them away when I film the cutaways, the cutouts, the vertical clips, which is most likely going to be between today and tomorrow, depending on how much time or energy I have. I'm going to try and film as many of the vertical clips as much as possible, and whatever doesn't get filmed, I'll film them tomorrow. So I'm going to show you this set in all the colors that I own. I just had to put stuff away because there was just too much stuff out. I'm going to show you this set in every color, so don't worry. I'm just going to elaborate with this one set. I'm not going to elaborate on all the colors. I'm going to try them on. I'm going to show you. I'll let you know if I like the color, if the color looks right on my skin. But I did get this set in, I believe, 4 different colors because I love this set so much. This is a great example of an elevated basic. This is for the girls that like to play things safe. This is for the girls that don't like to play with a lot of shapes, a lot of patterns, a lot of colors, don't like embellishments. They are so neutral, so basic, but they don't want to look so plain Jane, so average, so ordinary. It's like nobody cares that you made an effort today. And so this is something so basic, but it's just because of everything that's going on, this is what I call an elevated basic. You can wear this time and time again, year after year after year. You can bring it out when you're 20 years old. You can bring it out when you're 30 years old. You can possibly bring it out when you're 40 years old, depending on how good you look, depending on how good your confidence levels are. The only reason why I'm calling this a basic is because, to be honest with you, if this was a simple regular shirt, this would be like an everyday basic outfit. But you can wear this here, you can wear this there. I would wear this in New York City. I don't have to wait to wear this. Yeah, it is floor length. I love it. I love where it hits me at. It's like maybe an inch too long for me, but it's okay. I can pull it up at the bottom. There's some slight ruching on the side, so very snatching. I love the material. It is in a nice spandecky but like high quality spandex material. I love it. It's very thick. I would say it has like a medium type of thickness to it. I'm so happy I went for an extra small, especially for the skirt. The top I'm still slightly, ever so slightly about. I do feel like because it's tight, it sort of kind of flattens out the girls, but I kind of like how it looks. Like I kind of like this right here. I feel like if I were to go any bigger, it wouldn't do this. It wouldn't sit how it would sit now. It wouldn't make me feel the way that I would feel. It would be loose in certain areas. I don't know. I could be making this up. I could be wrong. But the only thing that I kind of know for sure is that my boobs look a lot flatter than usual. Not that I need for my boobs to be poking or out there or anything like that. That's not what I'm getting at. Does your clothes fit, or you're just trying to fit into your clothes? The skirt has a slight flare at the bottom. I'm not gonna say that this is mermaid style. I hate mermaid style. I like the skirt. The color, in my personal opinion, is like an 8.5. The thought process regarding this outfit, I give this a 9.5 out of 10. This is in a second color. This is the same exact set that I just showed you, but in this brown color. Now this is more brown. That other color is like a muddy green olive taupe. That is a customized color that I can't really pinpoint. Anyway, it's in that muddy green taupe. This is brown cocoa coffee bean color. I like this, but I'm not obsessed with the color. I don't really like brown on me in the summertime. I prefer brown and chocolates, these types of tones on me in the winter, and I prefer these types of tones on me in the winter over black. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I would rather, instead of me wearing black, I wear brown. Brown and chocolate is my black, but I prefer it mostly in the winter and fall. When you love something so much, if they have it in other colors, get it. I kind of went a little bit overboard, but I already showed you and elaborated and went into great detail already just a minute ago with the taupe color that I just showed you, or that olive green color that I just showed you, so I'm not going to go too much into it. Again, like I said, I just want to show you the other colors. I think it's only right that I try them all on. I feel like that's the right thing to do. Not every single time when I purchase something in multiple colors, I'm gonna try all the colors on, or 1 or 2 colors on. I'm not gonna do that every single time. Yeah, this is the second color in chocolate brown. Oh, what? Who is she? I know. Very bold. I don't normally go for this bold. I don't normally reach for this type of stuff. I don't normally do this type of stuff. This is a little bit too vibrant, too red. I don't know if I'll ever get the chance to wear this color. Yeah, this is real low on the priority list. I will say, that, not that you need to wear red on Valentine's Day. I was gutted that I didn't have any real Valentine's Day outfits. I do like pink. There's not a lot of things that I like in the shade pink. It's not only just a time and a place for everything. You can't just wear certain colors with every single outfit. I'm still undecided on whether or not this set right here goes or matches the color, or the color matches the outfit. It fits great, the material's great, you already know that. I don't know about the color though, but this Valentine's Day, I really wanted to wear red and pink. I really wanted to wear something red, or I wanted to wear something pink. It's not the worst thing in the world. You don't have to wear red, you don't have to wear pink. You can wear black on Valentine's Day. I just refuse to. First of all, I just refuse to wear black. If I can avoid black like the plague, I'm going to avoid black like the plague, okay? I don't want to wear black all the time. I just don't. I was really upset, not upset, I was really conflicted or just hurt by the lack of red and pink in my wardrobe, like especially red. I don't think I really have anything red, but I really wanted to wear red or pink this Valentine's Day and I couldn't find anything. I don't make an effort to buy things red, buy things pink. Yeah, so I think that's what made me grab this. I really do wish to have something red in my closet, so I think that's what made me get it. Do I normally go for this type of stuff? No. Will it get worn? I don't think so. Would I wear this on Valentine's Day though? That is a question. When would I wear this? Because I don't think I would even wear this on Valentine's Day. They have it in other colors. I believe they have this set in like 10 different colors. Let me know what you think. This two-piece set is cute. It's lovely. I like it. On the cutaways, you're gonna see this long detail. I don't know. The skirt and the top is in a small. I just went on a website because I'm like, I know me. I know if they had this in an extra small, I would have purchased this two-piece set in an extra small. I don't know how I purchased this in a small. Lo and behold, they have an extra small in this same exact set on Shein. Yeah, I don't know how I made that mistake. I am a proper medium, but depending on the material, depending on the sizing, it could just be an individual thing, that brand in particular, but for the most part I am a medium. This set is slightly oversized. However, with that being said, remember that first two-piece set that I showed you guys in that customized color that I told you? Well, guess what? It is an identical match. So remember this one that I showed you earlier? Identical match, the very first one. Same material. I think it might be the same brand because, you know, Shein is more like an Amazon. They have a number of brands on Shein. It's not just a Shein brand. There are multiple, hundreds of thousands of merchants and owners that sell their products on Shein. It's the same exact material. I love this material. I love this material. I like the color, especially with my tan. It is a elevated basic. It does have this slight detail to it, which is not doing much to the outfit. It doesn't take away, it doesn't add to the outfit. You can wear this here, you can wear this there. It's basic, it's simple, it's not too much. Well, it's not an everyday average basic, but it is. I think halter tops can be a basic. A simple basic halter top, no designs, no patterns, no embellishment. Yeah, I think halter tops are classic and timeless. I like where it cuts off at. It's not too low, it's not too high. I do like halter tops. I think it's very sexy on me. I don't like my broad shoulders. I don't love my broad shoulders. I don't try to do too much when it comes to that. In fact, I do try to hide my shoulders, but when it comes to a halter top, I don't miss out on halter tops. This skirt is too long, way too long. I can't pull this up. If I pull this up too much, if I have too much material gathered right here, it's gonna look odd, but I do have to hike this skirt up a lot in order for it to hit me where I like for my maxi skirts to hit me. So it's too long. It's about a good 5 inches too long. There's no need for me to get this taken in. I think I might just have to swap out the skirt if I do really want to wear this. I would try and swap out the skirt for the skirt that I have with this set. The bottom, it's an exact match. The material is exactly the same. The color is exactly the same. I don't know. I could try and send this back. I might just try and send it back. It's too long. I think an extra small would be a lot better. I'm gonna keep the top. The top is not bad. It is what it is. If it was an extra small, probably would be a 10 out of 10. I'll show you on the cutaways. You'll see it better in the cutaways. Definitely a great elevated basic. And yeah, let me know what you think. In my personal opinion, I think You could wear this if you don't have any double-sided tape, but if you're gonna be outside, you can't guarantee what the wind per mile speed is gonna be. I would suggest wearing double-sided boob tape. However, the material is not in that thin, loose material, so it does have a little bit of weight to the dress, just a tiny bit of weight to the dress. The material is a little bit stiff. There's not a lot of stretch at all. In fact, I don't think there's any stretch. So if you wanted to get this, get your normal size. I believe I got this in a size medium. I'll double check. Yes, I did. I did get this dress in a size medium. There's no stretch to it. It's pretty stiff. I kind of figured it was going to be stiff. That's why I got this in a medium. I love this dress. I don't have on any double-sided boob tape, but I don't think I'm going to have any accidents while I'm filming this video. I'm not too worried about it. I am a strong advocate for double-sided boob tape now. I'm not going to try and show my excitement too much in this video, especially with the skirt on. This is a dress. This is not a two-piece set. I love this silhouette. This is one of my favorite silhouettes. I am a deep V open back skirt type of girl, short skirt type of girl. I don't like mini skirts. I like short skirts. I don't care for maxis, so I like short skirts and I like mini skirts on me. I don't care for maxis and I don't like mini skirts on me, but I'll wear a mini skirt if I have to. I like where this hits me at. It's not too short. I like this color. I give the color by itself, only the color by itself, an 8 out of 10. That's not terrible. It's not my favorite green, but it's coming to that green that I like on my skin, especially in the summertime. This is a 10 out of 10. I know the color is not a 10 out of 10. This is a 10 out of 10. The material is not too bad as well. It's not the best material, but it's a decent material. It's lined, it's not sheer. I like the details. I don't mind the sequence in the dress. It doesn't make it look cheap and cheesy, but it doesn't really add too much to the dress. But I like that they did put some sort of detail other than having it this one basic solid green. I think that if it was in this basic background solid green color that you're looking at without the sequence, I think that the dress wouldn't be a 10 out of 10 or 9 out of 10. I think it would be somewhere around a 7. I think the sequence or the design detail to the dress does give it a little bit of elevation. I'm not saying that it is the most beautiful embellishment. I'm not saying that the embellishment is absolutely stunning. I genuinely feel like if there was no design aspect to the dress, I feel like it would look like my grandmother's curtain. It definitely gives me like curtain material vibes. However, when I have it on, I feel like a 10. No, this is not a 10. I'll say this is a 9. Dressed up 9.5. On its own, 9. I love this so much. I cannot stress to you more. I cannot stress the fact that if you love something so much, if they have it in other colors, get it. So this is the same exact dress that I just showed you in green, but in this off-white cream. I don't think this is apricot. I'm almost 99.9% sure that Shein is not calling this color apricot. I don't know what brand this is. I think this is a Shein brand. This is the same exact dress that I just showed you, but in this white color. I don't know if you guys can tell. I don't know if the camera is doing a good job at it. I'll come a little bit closer. Maybe if I turn the brightness down. I'll do that later. I'll do that in a second. This is like an off-white cream. I don't know. I don't think this is off-white. The undertone is kind of throwing me off, but anyway, it's not white. I like this. I'm not obsessed with this like how I am obsessed with the green. I don't even know why, because to be honest with you, I don't really care for that green that I just showed you. I don't know why when I throw on a green one, I feel like a 10. I feel like a model. I feel like I could grace the cover of Vogue. I'm kidding. I didn't buy this together, by the way. I purchased the green one first. I fell in love with it, and then I went and I purchased this one. And that's kind of sort of what I do with most of the items. Well, let me say it like this. If I see an item that I love, that I'm obsessing and fantasizing over, and they have other colors that I like also in other colors, I'll get them all at once. I won't waste any time. Then there are clothes or things that I like. There might be just that one color that looks the best, and I feel like that speaks to me more. So I'll get it, and then once I get it, for example, a piece of clothing, I'll try it on just to make sure that I like it before I get the other colors that I like, especially if I'm not all the way sure on whether or not it's something that, I don't want to use the word need, something that I'm gonna wear, something that I can use. I don't know. I hope I'm making sense. These two items, these two dresses, this is my favorite silhouette. I think this is what I feel the most beautiful in, sexy in, gorgeous in. I think this is the most, I don't know if it's the most complimenting for my shape, for my body, but I couldn't decide on like the material, the detail, the sequence, the embellishment. So I purchased the green one first. For some reason, even when I looked at the two dresses, I felt like more connected to the green. I don't know why. I feel something with the green. I don't know, looking at the pictures online, I felt something more. I felt more attracted to the green. If I had to choose one or the other, this is a situation where I could choose. It's not that hard for me. I would just go for the green. I do like white on my skin. I like these types of tones on my skin as well. But this, to me, I think I said a 9.5 for the green. This, 8.5. I don't know what it is. That's not bad, by the way. I don't do anything less than an 8. I don't like anything under an 8. I feel like it's a waste. Yeah, I only expect or want the best. So I feel like if it was cream, it would have been better. It's in this like weird shade. I have two pair of white shoes that I'm gonna try on. I tried on the white shoes with this and it doesn't go. The accessories that I have to go with this, they were clashing for some reason. I don't know what it was. They were clashing. It's because it's not white, it's not off-white, it's not cream. I don't know if it's the material with the color that doesn't really marry together. I don't know if it's not marrying together, in my personal opinion. I was trying on stuff, but I love it though. I'm gonna keep it, I'm gonna wear it. I'm just gonna wear the white shoes that I have with it. I said I would wear silver, but the silver shoes that I have has the, it might be sequins, not sequins. I think it's like rhinestones all over it. I feel like it don't really go with the vibes. I don't know. I might just wear the silver in the cutaways. I might wear the white in the cutaway. I was trying to see how I wanted to dress it up before I actually filmed the cutaways, and everything was like, I don't know why everything was clashing. Everything was clashing. So yeah, I give this an 8.5 out of 10. So that concludes today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what was a hit and let me know what was a miss. Please feel free to go off in the comment section down below. I'll meet y'all down there because what? Y'all not telling me that this wasn't a hit. This was a good video, right? This was a good haul. Don't lie, don't front. This was a good haul. I'm telling you, I don't miss. Your girl does not miss. The pieces on Shein, I don't know what they got going on. I don't know who they got directing. I don't know who they got calling the shots, but Shein, especially when it comes to the evening wear, I'm sorry, Shein right now got it on lock. And the prices, 10 out of 10. Let me know if you're loving the haul so far. I will link all of my other videos in the description box as well. Please, I really would appreciate you guys' feedback. If you enjoyed today's video, don't be afraid to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't be afraid to tap that bell notification so that you don't miss any of my future uploads. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye.